Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was supposed to be just another morning on Good Morning Britain. The air was electric with the usual chatter, debates, and celebrity gossip. But no one could have predicted the turn the day would take, a day that would grip the nation in worry and emotion. The cameras rolled, bright lights shimmered, and the familiar faces of GMB hosts filled the screen. But as the segment transitioned into celebrity news, there was an unusual silence. Susanna Reid's voice trembled slightly as she said, "We've received some breaking news this morning, news that will shock fans of the chase and the nation alike." She glanced over at her co-host, who looked equally stunned. Bradley Walsh has been rushed to hospital after a sudden collapse late last night. He was filming a special segment for ITV in London when he reportedly clutched his chest and collapsed on set. The nation gasped in collective horror. Social media erupted. #PrayForBradley began trending within minutes. And then, something even more unexpected happened. The cameras cut live to GMB's studio, where Donna, Bradley Walsh's wife of over 25 years, was scheduled for a completely unrelated interview about her choreography work. But now, shaken and visibly emotional, she sat on the couch, a tissue clutched in her hand. Her eyes were red. Her voice broke as she tried to speak. I didn't expect to be here like this. We were just talking last night, laughing about something silly. He's so full of life, you know? Always the clown. Always the light in the room." Donna's hands trembled as she wiped away tears. "When I got the call, I thought it was a prank. Bradley is never ill. But this was real." The studio was silent. Not even the hosts dared to interrupt. She continued, her voice shaking. "They told me he was stable, but needed immediate attention. Something about arrhythmia and stress. He's been working so hard lately. Between The Chase, Beat the Chasers, his travel series with Barney, it's been non-stop." Viewers across the UK were glued to their screens. It wasn't just celebrity gossip anymore. It was a glimpse into the vulnerability behind the nation's favorite entertainer. Donna looked straight into the camera, composed for a fleeting moment. "He's strong. He's got the best care. And he's a fighter. But I want to say this to everyone watching. Take care of yourselves. You never know when the stress and pace of life will catch up to you. We ignore the signs too often." The interview ended quietly. No flashy music, no jokes, just a somber pause. Later in the broadcast, GMB provided a short update. Bradley is currently undergoing treatment and is conscious. Doctors are monitoring him closely. Outside the hospital, fans had already begun to gather. Flowers, handmade cards, and messages flooded the entrance. One note read, "Hurry back, Bradders. We need your laughter." And the nation waited. Not for gossip, not for scandal, but for the return of a man whose laughter had filled living rooms for years. Because sometimes, even the brightest stars need time to heal. And in that healing, the world is reminded that behind every smiling face on screen, there's a real person, loved, fragile, and human. Update. As of this morning, Bradley Walsh is reported to be in stable condition, surrounded by family. Donna has asked for privacy during this time, but remains grateful beyond words for the public's support. #GetWellSoon Bradley. #Bradley Walsh. #Donna #GMB.